Hi, everybody. I'm just going to go over a few things very quickly. One of the things we're going to talk about today is going to be the color-coded posts I gave everybody. And there's going to be a little bit something a little different that I'm doing with that. But for now, I just want to go over a few things with everybody to remind them of the steps that we take for certain pending posts. I found this one, it came right up, and this is really important, especially if you're a new moderator. You might not understand, well, you would probably decline it. So we have to check into the profile picture. You know that things have to be done correctly. I don't even, you got to remember, I would like a collage made with myself and my son's photos. When you click into her photos, you're going to see possibly the please and thank you under the photos. So it's not as important to see the please and thank you on top because they have stuff written in each photo usually, and we haven't got time to examine that. Being in the albums is a little bit different class, so we're not going to be as super picky because I will check eventually when I'm in the albums and I go over them and I'll remind them to say please and thank you. So she did only write under the first one. See, you can see where she put her thank you here. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So you're also going to see what I was talking about is Victoria, contribute to the album, Mom and Sons. So that's an album. I've seen her many times. I know her answers are correct. So you're going to approve this whole post. She might have had this already, the album, but she's obviously added one more photo, so it brings up the whole album. And it could be if someone's creating a new album, you might not even really see the pictures. It might not even show pictures if it's a new album. It might just be there and it's waiting for it to be created even without the pictures. So if you see the word album again, it's okay. And I'm not talking about when they're talking about albums. This is contributed to the albums, and she created the name Mom and Sons. So if I click into that, it's in the album right there. Okay? So I'm going to approve this. I wouldn't approve any other multiple pictures, but that gets approved. Then if you were to see this here, she created an event. This is, as you can see, this is what we call, I don't know, that would not be in albums, that's for sure. She created an event. So let's go back. Now we're going to see there's no comment up here. She created an event. Down here, she's actually creating an event that would cause you to be interested or not. Happy memories, happening now. There's things going on in this post. I just can't seem to get my pen to write here. There. So this is what you call an outside post. Why is it an outside post? Because there's her picture. Create it for absolutely. And then there is another link. So she has two things going on. So that is not allowed. So you're going to decline and say no post description. Descriptions, and it's an outside, I'm having a hard time seeing today, outside post. Please crop your photo and resubmit. Okay. So I'm just going to hit on to spam. Go down here and please make sure that the notes are going. This is so important that the notes actually go to them. If you don't hit that toggle, they are not getting this information back. So that was another one that was a little different. I think it's important to review these every now and then. Now here is an introductory post. Hello, I'm Dave, and something to know about me is I have joined as it amazes me what can actually be done with one photo. Hopefully I soon will be able to add to the work that some of you do. So none of these get deleted. He does not have a photo to be edited, and he had no picture attached. So this is going to be after we check to see if he's good to go. He's answered everything correctly. We're going to approve his comment or her comment. We don't have to go back and close it off. I know I've always told you to do that if there is no picture. Okay. This here one, thank you bunches. You have done a few really great pictures for me. I appreciate it kindly. There's no photo added there. And these are really, really important to put out. That shows appreciation to everybody. We need that. So I'm going to check her. And if I tap into her profile picture with the ring around it, I'm getting a video. So we got to go out of there and tap into her name for this case. Everything is correct, and she doesn't have any duplicates, and she's just asking. She's just responding, so I'm going to approve that. And this is just really quick, what I can see here. Now this one here is also there. So she has done it twice, made a mistake with this one. So we're going to decline and just say, even though she's got it done again, no photo attached. That's all we need to say. And that's good enough. Make sure she gets it and confirm. Silly question. These are really important. You may not realize it, but even if they're asking for help, let them get out there. Acknowledge it. Everybody, every member will jump on. Silly question, but I don't know if my post was declined or not. How to find out? Thank you. My grandson and my phone when I think I add a message, but not sure. Let's check to see if she's, okay, looks good. Okay, so it looks like this was done 2 days ago. She may not know how to get to her posts. So we have to approve this. And she's definitely a different nationality, different language. She's trying to speak English. So we're going to approve. Then I'm going to take the arrow and go back a second time. And I'm going to see her post. All right, maybe I won't see it. Okay, I guess it was here. All right. you have to try to answer their question. If you can't, share it into Messenger in the group. We'll work at it. Leave it open. If there's no picture on it, leave it open and other people will jump on and help. You have 2 posts live. To see your posts. Now see, if I had my banner ready to go, I would have put my banner to answer her along with the question, the answer, sorry. You have 2 posts live. To see your posts, click into your Okay, you have 2 posts live. To see your post, click into your profile picture beside your name or tap into the U at top of the group and scroll down. So that, I'm not going to close it off. There's no reason to unless you come back in an hour and there's 20 comments here and all kinds of things that we don't need, then you can turn it off later. Okay, so let's go back in. So she will have, there's the album. I'm going to show you when I was talking to this person and giving them an answer. This is what I could have done. But I only have this for Bet done right now, so I'm going to pretend that I'm Bet. Admin Bet. There you go. Oh, did I don't think I even cropped it, so that's no good. I'm going to hit my camera. There. Admin Bet. And I'm not going to put it through. I'm going to type just what I had there. You have 2 posts already that's all I'm going to say. So nothing has gone in yet. So I'm going to tap the little blue arrow at the end of my comment to put them both through. So I bring up my picture, start typing, then tap in. And there you have 2 posts live. And above that, admin Bet. Please read my reply. We're all going to get that. That's really important. However, I'm not Bet, so I'm going to be removing that. So my answer and her answer, you can see, wow. Anybody that adds into this thread is going to be going right up to me or right up to her or you. And you can see her reply. You have 2 posts live. So I have to take this off now because that's not mine. So there you go. So let's go back really quickly into the pending posts again and see if we see anything different. So here we have, can someone make this photo less hazy and brighter? We know that that's not going through because there's no please or thank you. You guys are amazing, anything. So tap, decline post. And I would say, I always capitalize everything in their answer. Please and Now I'm scrolling down. Number 3, thank editors in post description. We all know what that means. Then I'm going to hit my return button, and of course I'm going to make sure if you don't turn that on, they're not understanding why it was declined. And a lot of them are saying I didn't get a message. So confirmed, done. So let's go down again. There's always new things here. So if somebody was editing, and let's say somebody edited this picture and they tagged the person it belonged to. And if they tagged it, it would go on the wall. Then you go on the wall after them because you're the one putting it through, and just turn it off quickly. But it has to be a tag. You should be able to tap into their tag, and then you'll see if the other person's photo or post is indeed closed. And if it's closed, you will check the hour that it went up. And if it's before 3 days, it gets opened up and they get suspended. So let's just go through quickly because these have to really be done correctly. This is what's in here. Most of them are going out. Some of them will be fun edits and silly edits, and I'm not even at the point where I really care as much anymore. I find that, yes, you can decline a few, and that's up to you, and the reason would be fun edits or spam. But I'm letting, it doesn't seem to be as many, so I usually let them out. And it means a lot to them for some reason, like their pets and stuff and angel wings. Okay, this person's asking a question. What is reshared content? The picture I posted is my husband and I. It was shared to Facebook a long time ago, picked from my gallery. Okay, so I have a feeling that somebody declined her because it had an outside post. Her profile picture would have been in it twice, or she shared something from her gallery that actually belonged to somebody else, and if they removed it, it's going to be removed on here also. So let's tap into her picture. Agreed to group rules. Okay, we're going to do a little investigation with Julie because she must have got a message saying you have reshared content. So this is her profile picture. And we're going to go into the activity log. Okay, here's the activity log. Now we're going to go into the members. I want to know what she's talking about. That's our job. And more our job, the admins, because you guys are doing a lot of other things. Okay, a post by Julie McCain was automatically declined by the auto admin. We see that it was approved by Sarah. It was declined by the auto admin, approved by Tammy, always the auto admin. So we see there's a big history of this person. So I'm going to go into the top and see what's going on. Okay. This is what she is talking about. Her picture disappeared, and that has nothing to do with us. Can you clear up this picture? Your post has reshared content from outside the group. Therefore, your post cannot be submitted. Okay, please resubmit. That was worded a little wrong. I did correct that earlier today. So this is what they are seeing. And that's good for us to know this. We need to know what's going on. So I can take a screenshot and I'm going to cut it back and save that. Now I'm going to go back to her. Okay, let's go back into people and I'll find her again. So that's why some of them are getting declined. Okay, she's in the pending, wasn't she? So we're going to go into the pending. And to find her, I'm just going to put her name right here in this bar. So I'm going to approve it. She doesn't understand what happened. It had nothing to do with us. So I'm going to approve her after I check again that she has her answers correct, because she can't even go on the wall unless that is done. So I'm going to approve it. I'm going to go out to the wall and I'm going to just give my phone a little click to bring it in. So if I was Betty, I hit my camera, I would tap, no, that's the wrong one again. I would tap into this and I am going to say, your photo was not attached to your post, comma, your photo was deleted because it was an outside post where someone had deleted which deleted your photo also. It seems strange to say, but something along that line. Your photo was not attached to your post. Your photo was deleted because it was an outside post where someone else had deleted it, which also deleted your photo. Take the photo there. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to put that through as if I was Betty. Okay, then I'm going to show her what screenshot I just took. I'm going to actually leave Bet's up, even though I'm not Bet. I'm going to leave it up just so this is an example of what we're doing this time, and I'll only do it this one time. So now it's coming in. You write your post. You can take the little camera, tap on your camera for your photo, then you write your post, and it all comes up together. It's attached. So it's like a signature at the bottom. And anybody scrolling through a post will go, oh, I can see that. And they'll read, please read my reply. And of course, this is the screenshot. This content isn't available right now. When this happens, it usually because the owner only shared it with a small group of people, changed who can see it or it could be even deleted, just like I said. So she has turned a toggle on her own personal profile and said, I only want my friends to see this picture. Nobody else is going to see it in this group. Or she could have put it on and removed it from her Facebook, which would remove it from this one because it's shared content. So let's go back into pending one more time. These are just things. I'm going to do this periodically. This helps with everybody to update questions and I'm just going to skim right through this really fast to see if there's any new scenarios that we can touch up on. Okay. I absolutely love this group, and I love seeing just how kind everyone is in helping others. Would someone please, so we know that. Now, we also know, and she said thank you at the end, we also know there's nowhere on here that it says albums. So we know that because it's not an album, we are going to check her profile picture anyways to see if everything's good and if she's got everything good in her site. Okay, so now it's going to be decline post. Please tell them why. Okay, I would say multiple photos are not allowed. Please read attached rule. So I'm going to skim down here, and here is the attached rule. 2 photos in one post is our limit. If you have more than 2, please create an album. To find the albums, go to the top of the group. On the banner, you will see albums or media. Then we got to go down, and you can't see nothing here. I have to hit from my phone, I have to hit return. So return, the toggle's on, I'm confirming. It's gone. And it was declined. So here's another one. Thank you. That's all good. We're getting a lot of that. So we're going to go back, and we're going to go back, and we're going to decline. Again, I capitalize everything. Oops. Go down almost to the bottom, the third one, number 8. Tells about the 2 and multiple. And make sure the toggle's on and confirm. Thank you for allowing me to join your group. I love to see how others do. It gives you options, sets talent. We'll just check to make sure she's going to be approved. We're definitely letting it out. We don't have to close that up. There's no picture. That will save you a step and a little bit of work. So I'm new to the group. I recently joined because I love seeing old photos. Beverly, let's just take her quickly. Answers are wrong. Everyone. So I'm going to, no, not block, manage. If you get her on our site, after hitting her profile, you can hit manage. Manage. And what are we going to do? We're not suspending. We're not banning. We're not adding her as a moderator. We're going to remove her from the group. But please be super careful with that. So remove Beverly from the group. Here, you can delete recent activity. It's going to delete the last 7 days of her post. the last 7 days. If you hit this one, you're banning, and you're banning future posts. We cannot do that. That doesn't happen. That and confirm. She's gone. So we're going to, the page is not there, so we can just remove that. So these are just things. So many things come up. Here we have another one. We have all these pictures, and that's no good. Many thanks. I'm not even going to look to see if he got answers right. Decline posts with, again, multiple pictures. Are not allowed. Please. Okay, number 8. Check. Make sure this, again, if you don't do this, they don't get it. Confirm. Now that we've done that, now I've did several, so now this is what I'm doing. And this is very, very important. Please do this. Do possibly 10. Go back to activity log. Okay, so I'm just going to put my name in the activity log that I just did. So I'm now going to go over to the activity or moderation action, and I'm going to put post declined. That's all I need to do. I declined a post by Gina. Right now I'm going to see what I did. That's a duplicate. I got a feeling that I got to change my profile picture because I have 2 things going on here. So now I'm going to go back into my group. I'm going to go back into the activity log, and I'm going to put my name again. See, I'm under 2 different people. So I have to match who's on here at the right time because it'll not show stuff. I'm going to, not the activity moderation action, post declined only. It's all I want. Now you can see. Okay, declined a pending post. Now it's going to show me. Now I can add my note, duplicate, save. So I got a feeling the ones that I was just doing was under the other one that I was doing. Sorry, the other person, because these are all done. So I'm going to change this again, change this, and I'm going to go into activity log again. Sorry, this is going to be a little bit longer because of that, but this is very important. So I'm going to go to our comfort, and I'm going to go over here, not to the activity type, but to the moderation action and post decline, because I did a bunch and they should be coming up. There they are. So a pending post, see details. Now I'm going to see my note that I'm going to add. For me, okay, this is what I did. I copy and paste exactly what I did on my feedback. I copy that. I'm going to put that right here. So that's plain and simple. Save. Okay. You can see I did that. Now Beverly. Let's go back here. It was probably her answers. I think she's the one that had no answers. Oh, okay. That came out wrong. So I believe Beverly had the answers incorrect. It was. That's why you got to go back. She was the only one that had incorrect answers. Decline depending post. Now, because I'm in my post, decline post with my name, I see the declines. Okay. Take a screenshot of this. Copy. And add. There we go. Okay, Debbie. Again, multiple, so I don't have to do the copy and paste. I already did it. Save. Okay. I declined a pending post. She had, you know what? She's gone right in and she's added her thank you. So let's go back. Now she's not here, but she'll be impending again. Marcy. So I'm going to go out. Marcy. Well, actually, I could just undo it here. So she's done it. She's added the thank you. It shows right up on the notes. No, sorry, not the notes. I guess I have to go into pending to see this. And I'll just write Marcy up here because I removed it. And she's, there she is. I better take that off. There she is. Thank you. She added it. Double check her answers. And she's going back on now. That's how quick she did that. So we're going to go back to the activity log and I'm going to finish up where I was for the few that I did. And I want you to see how I'm doing this. Again, I'm putting my name, Our Comfort. Then I'm going over here to the moderation action and post declined. So I've done all these. I declined a pending post by Marcy. Add note. Post is now live as she corrected. Please. So that one was declined, but she's corrected it. Okay, so we're going to go down here. Another one. See how everything shows up? No photo. We already know she has another one online there, live. Oh, no photo, no comment, I should say. Save. Okay, let's go back. Pending post. I think this is my last one. No post description, and it's an outside post. Copy. Add note. So it's best you do 10 is your limit. You need to go back. Don't just make it so that you don't go on with pending until that's done. So I'm all caught up because I try to do that every day. You can see it goes down and down. So I'm done. I'm done with both, with Susan and with Our Comfort. So now I'm going to go back. I can go back into pending if I choose. So that's it, guys. I think those are little tips that we can learn from that we forget. I'm going to be doing these videos often. And it's good that you always watch them. They're refreshers so that we're all thinking the same thing exactly. And if there's something you overlooked, you'll be refreshed and reminded. These are very important because I want everybody doing the same thing.